All right, welcome back to another IB Math Studies video. Today we're going to work on quadratics. Quadratics are fun. Yeah, no, they're not. Well, sort of, whatever. All right, so let's look at this problem. The diagram below shows a path x meters wide around a rectangular garden which measures 10 by 8 meters. Okay, all right. Write down an expression in terms of x for the path, for the area of the path. All right, now this is it's a little tricky. I mean, you could go through this if you wanted to, and do, make it into sections and find each area of the path if you want to. But the way I would look at this is I would look at the whole area. I would look at the whole area. The outside area here. I would look at this, and wow, I can't draw very well. I would look at that. That is horrible. That is truly horrible. Anyway, I would look at that, and then you have the area of the lawn. The area of the lawn is pretty easy. It's just, base times height is 80. So if you took the area of the whole thing minus 80, you would get the area of the path. That's where the logic comes in on this. Now let's just look at each side. If you look right here on this side, it's 8 meters. Okay. Now we just have to add this right here and this right here. Well, they're both x's, so that's just 2x, right? Okay. And then if we were to look, at the width here, it's 10 meters. This is 10, so I just put 10 meters here. And then you have, an x right here and an x right here. So again, plus 2x. Now, an expression to find the area of that would be, let's see here. What would the expression be? Well, you just have to multiply them. So it's, 10 plus 2x times 8 plus 2x. Or 2x plus 8. 8 plus 2x. Okay, that is again my handwriting. You would think my handwriting would improve on these videos, but it hasn't. That is just not good. Okay, anyway, all right, and then you're going to have to subtract 80. Okay, because that's the area of the lawn. So what that represents is the area of the path. All right, now I'm going to simplify this. If you put this answer down, you would get credit for it. But we're going to have to simplify this. So what we'll do first is we'll expand these brackets, or FOIL. So 8 times 10 is 80, and then 10 times 2x is 20x, and then 2x times 8 is 16x, and then 2x times 2x is 4x squared, and then again it's minus 80. Well, the beauty of this is that the 80s will cancel out here. So if we're going to rewrite this, we would get 4x squared plus 36x. All right, so that's part A. Now it says, what is the width of the path when the area is 208 meters squared? Okay, well, no problem. We'll just make this equal to 208. Okay, so our first answer here, let me just write this down, is 4x squared plus 36x. Now they'll give you space to write your answers, but I don't have room on these videos to do this, so it's all right. Now, to solve any quadratic, just make it equal to 0. So we'll just go 4x squared plus 36x minus 208 equals 0. Now there's a couple different ways to solve this. I'm going to do it by hand first just to show you. So, a quadratic is, the general form of a quadratic is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And if you want to factor that, you do what times what equals a times c, and what plus what equals b. So you have to kind of be good at multiplication to do this. Now, the first thing you always do with a quadratic is you look if you can factor anything out. Well, I can factor a 4 out, and that will be nice because then my coefficient for the x squared is 1. Plus 9x minus 208 divided by 4 is 52. And that's going to equal 0. Now, again, I'll just go, okay, so what times what? AC is 1 times negative 52, which is negative 52. And what plus what equals 9? Well, this, like, a lot of kids wouldn't see this. It's 13 and negative 4. Okay, 13 times 4 is not something that a lot of people know right off the top of their head. But anyway, so you get x plus 13 and x minus 4 is equal to 0. So your answers are x equals negative 13 and 4. Now, this answer can't be negative. You can't have negative distance. So it's going to be 4 meters. That's going to, and make sure you put meters. Now, if you want, in most cases, in fact, for the new curriculum for the class of 2014, you don't have to show factoring, but you do for the class of 2013, unless if it says like show that the solution is 4 or whatever, you have to show your factoring. But if you don't, what I would do is just go straight to your calculator and go, turn it on. You should have 2 apps when you take your test. You'll have the Finance app and Polysimultaneous 2. And Polysimultaneous, I can't even say it, whatever. The second app is really, really good. So you just, you can find, Polyroot Finder is finding the roots of a quadratic, and Simultaneous Equation Solver is solving simultaneous equations, obviously. 2 really good programs. So you set it up, it's a second order. All this other stuff, you can just leave alone. And we go in, and what you do is you enter in the coefficients. Okay, well, it was 4x squared, so 4. And then it was, 36x. So 36 goes there. And then the last, you can't see it now, but it was negative 208. Okay, and then you just go, boom, solve. So you press graph to solve. Anytime you have this up here, you just press these buttons. You get negative 13 and 4. So your answer is 4. And there you go. So the trick to this problem, I think, was you just seeing that the area of the path was, the whole area minus the lawn. There's a lot of them that are like that. So, you practice this one, you see another one like it, boom, should be done. All right, anyway, hope this helped you out. Can't think of anything else to add. I'm saying too much. Sorry, Dennis, whatever. Okay, late. See ya.